So I'm checking in from the capital in Argentina. We're in BA. We're in Palermo. We're staying in Palermo. Nice neighborhood. Probably, I think it's the nicest neighborhood in the city. Just got our daughter enrolled in a nice private school today. Bilingual school, which I don't like, but it'd be pretty tough just throwing her into a pure Spanish-speaking school. So all the teachers speak English, but we went there today and visited, and she's going to be speaking a lot of Spanish. It's really cool. The days are half and half. To gauge the prices here, I mean, this is probably the nicest school in the city that we just got her in. I think it is the nicest school in the city, and it's 62,000 pesos, which me exchanging my money on the black market, on the blue market here, it converts to I think like $260, which is about the same as what we pay for her private school for a 5-year-old in the United States. So it's expensive. But if I was paying on the blue market, if I was paying with my credit card, or I was earning the peso here, it would be over $500, 1.3. So yeah, I mean, it would be well over double what we're paying. So it's a good time if you're in Argentina to have the US dollar. Don't use your credit cards here. Do not use anything to do with your credit cards, your visas and all that right now, because you'll pay more than double. So like I switched spots, but my spot there, I just had a steak, salad, eggs, grapefruit juice, coffee, and a postre, some flan, and I'll pay $6 for that. And this is a nice restaurant. I'm paying $6 because I exchanged my money on the blue market. If I didn't exchange my money on the blue market, the same meal would be probably $18. I mean, it'd probably be about $16, way over double. So it's a trip. It's such a crazy thing what inflation has done here. I mean, you got to buy Bitcoin. I tell everybody here, just keep buying Bitcoin, protect yourself. I think they trust their government and their banks a little too much here, but I don't. It's kind of sad watching these people, lose so much value in their peso. So I guess, apparently there's more US dollar $100 bills in Argentina. There's more $100 bills American in Argentina than there is in the United States. So it's scary to think that they preserve their wealth using the US dollar, and I wipe my ass with it. I mean, the US dollar is dog shit, and it's getting so much worse every single day, but still people around the world rely on it, and it's scary. And it's the only way you have to have it here. And it's not a knock on them. It's just a knock on fiat currencies and centralized banks and the Federal Reserve and just corrupt governments worldwide. So yeah, I'm in Palermo. It's a sick area. The U.S. Embassy is actually about 100 meters that way. So it's a good spot. This is probably one of the most expensive spots in the city, and I'm taking away some of the best steak in the world from some of the best steakhouses in the world for nothing. I mean, I'm eating gourmet dinners for $20 to $30 with my family, my wife and my 2 daughters. I mean, we're not spending more than $30 a meal because I'm exchanging on the blue market. If I was, we're paying $60 to $80, which is still good, but it's much better. Uber rides, like I took my daughter to the school today, and a short Uber ride is it was $1.75 for a couple mile Uber ride. So it's cheap. It's super cheap, and I pay in cash. So I pay in cash. But it's cool. We're figuring the city out. I don't think I would want to live here. I don't want to live in any city. I don't want to live any big city, but this is a very livable city because you have everything. I mean, the gym I go to is really nice. I didn't realize it, but it's like a boutique gym. It's a bunch of runway models, like high-end runway models. Some people I was talking to, they manage Argentine superstars like rock stars and big influencers, and so I think there's government people, politicians and stuff, and it's real private, and it cost me $30 a month. $30 a month. I mean, in the United States, a private gym is, $200 to $1,000. So just kind of to get your bearings. If I wanted to go to a regular gym, which I would prefer that, I think I'd pay $10, $5. Not very many, but there's gyms all over. The food here is incredible. It's just healthy food. I've already lost about 10 pounds in 10 days. And I just work out and eat. I'm not putting all that shit in my body that I do at home. Just our food is just pumped full of shit. And I feel like what I'm eating here is much better. I got everything I need in markets. I can go to the fruiteria. I can buy my cheese and meats. I can buy the yogurts I want for my kids, at the grocery store. But I have everything within 200 meters of my apartment. It's like when we live in Spain or Portugal. It's just very convenient, and it's nice because you're always just walking around. And you do want to be careful here. Here is a little better, but in BA, and take precaution like you do in any Latin American country. There is crime, but a lot of it's like opportunistic, or if you're stupid and you're drunk or you have your iPhone out. Like right now, a lot of places I'm not going to have my iPhone out or my backpack sitting on the table. But here it's okay, and I'm fast. I can catch them. Maybe I'm getting old, but that being said, we got a lot to explore. We got 4 pro soccer teams here. You got the racetracks across from us, the big park across from us. You got a polo. We got the polo, the horses, the guys that play polo on the horses. We got one of those clubs right by us, but I think that's out of season. We got a park down the street. We've made some friends. We haven't met any foreigners. I mean, we've been here I think 10 days, and we haven't met any Americans, any like true gringos. But we do notice that a lot of people we've met here are connected internationally. A lot of them have businesses they've set up internationally, or German descent or Italian descent, or family in the US, family in Mexico, stuff like that. So pretty interesting place. I think we'll probably, I don't know where we'll go next. I'm not sure. We haven't booked anything, but we'll go to my bucket list, Uruguay. I'm a 3-hour ferry ride from Montevideo. I'm a hour and 30-minute flight to Asunción. I think that's how you say it in Paraguay. And then we're a cheap flight to Cordova, Mendoza. We're not going to go south right now because it's too cold, and we didn't bring our ski and snowboard stuff. Just figured it wouldn't be the best with the kids right now. They'd be locked up in the mountains. So we got we're going to Iguazu Falls in a couple weeks. We're going to fly up there for 3 or 4 days, and that's right on the Brazilian, Paraguay, and Argentine borders. So that's an hour and 50-minute flight, and those are supposed to be some of the coolest waterfalls on the planet. I guess they make Niagara Falls look like a little bathtub. So that will be fun, and I'm trying to catch some piranha. I've messaged some tours, some fishing tours up there, but typical, they don't respond. So I might have to just go knock on their door. And they have some fishing here. I'll try to get in. It actually looks pretty good, so maybe I can get a good guide and go slay something funky around here. Probably not going to eat anything, but I'll try to kill some fish. What else? Yeah, cool place though, good vibe. One thing with Buenos Aires is when I'm here, it's like coming from the airport. I mean, I felt like I was in the Ukraine. I felt like I was in Spain. I felt like I was in Moldova. I felt like I was in the USA. I felt like I was in Colombia, Mexico, Portugal, to Cuba. I mean, it literally changes. Every city every little barrio changes a lot. Like right now, I feel like I'm in Valencia, Spain. It feels like I'm in Valencia, Spain, because I've got the Turia. The park here runs along the whole city like the Turia, and it's on the water. It's got a port. It's a bigger city. But then I go to another neighborhood, and it's like I'm in it's like I'm in Paris, and then it's like I'm in Romania, and then it's like I'm in Morocco. I mean, I'm telling you, this place has so many different little, so much interesting stuff about it. The vibe in each barrio is very, very different. So it's good. And people are nice. I've found that people are nice. In this area, like, I speak okay. My Spanish is all right, but like most people, they speak English. They want to speak English with you, which is interesting. So like most of our friends we've made and talked to, like, they speak pretty good English. So it's bad for my Spanish. So what else? Yeah, people are super nice. I mean, it's a really laid back place. You can go eat dinner at 11 at night. You know, it's different than at home. We eat at 5. You know, we had tea and dessert, like coffee and dessert at 5 p.m. the other day, and then we ate dinner at 9. So it's good for me, but it's hard with the girls. You know, Lexi likes it, but Lucy's too. She needs to be on a sleep schedule. But they like kids. People are so nice to kids around here. There's dog. You know, they love dogs and kids. And what else? Yeah, I don't see like really anybody but white people or darker skin. I think I've seen 2 black people since I've been here, which is kind of interesting. I do see a lot of Jewish people. See a large Jewish community around here. We had some Israeli food last night that was unbelievable. It's one of the best steaks I've ever had in my life. It's right by our house, and it's expensive for here, but it's good. It was probably the best steak I've ever had. What else? ¿Qué más? No, that's it. Over and out.